Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 3. We want to explain overall business process in this semester. My name is Bimo Rahmatillah, and there's my friend Gregorius Arya Panditha, Ahmad Fadhli Satriadi, Ksatria Vege Gilbran, and Edward Yuliano. So the first explanation is definition of business process will be explained by Gregorius Arya Panditha.
So business process is some group or structured collection of activities or work that are interrelated to solve a particular problem or produce a product or service for the sake of achieving the certain goals. And a business process can be broken down into several sub-processes, each of which has its own attributes, but also contributes to achieving the goals of the sub-process. Business process analysis generally involves mapping process and sub-process within them down to activity or activity levels. And business process management has received considerable attention recently by both business administration and computer science communities. People in business administration are interested in improving the operation of companies, increasing customer satisfaction, reducing cost of doing business, and establishing new product and service at low cost are important aspects of business process management from a business administration point of view. And the software community is interested in providing robust and scalable software system since business processes are realized in complex information technology landscapes. The integration of existing information system is an important basis for the technical realization of business processes. Next. So yeah, this is the business process. The definition of business process I'm already explained, and we also have a business process management. Business process management includes concept, methods, and techniques to support the design, administration, configuration, management, and analysis of business processes. Yeah, we can continue.
And next is the administration and stakeholder. And the business process domain is characterized by several types of stakeholder with different knowledge, expertise, and experience. These are classified into the following parts. First, there is a chief process officer responsible for standardizing and harmonizing business process, acknowledge the importance of the business process management at the top level management. And second, there is business engineer. The job is domain expert, non-technical education background. And third is the process designer. The modeling business process by communicating with business domain expert and other stakeholders. Very good analytical capabilities and excellent communication skills. And the fourth is process participant. There is for conduct the operation work and play an important role during the business process modeling. Next, the introduction to BPMN and BPMN principle. There is the three types of BPMN. The first is the process or acquisition, and second is the choreographies, and third is collaboration, which can include process and or the choreographies.
Okay, the next will be explained by me. So the first is the public processes. Public processes represent the interaction between a private business process and another process or participant. Only those activities that are used to communicate to the other participants are included in the public process. All other internal activities of the private business process are not shown in the public process. Thus, the public process shows to the outside world the message flow and the order of those message flow that are needed to interact with that process. Public process can be modeled separately or within a collaboration to show the flow of message between the public process activity and other participants. And the second is choreography process. The choreographic process may be divided for analytical purpose into the three phases: gathering together the movement material, developing movement, and creating final structure of the work. And the last is process collaboration. Collaboration depicts the interaction between two or more business entities. Collaboration usually contains two or more pools representing the participant in the collaboration. The message exchange between the participants is shown by a message flow that connects two pools. The message associated with the message flow can also be shown in the collaboration can be shown as two or more public processes communication with each other. Business process model and notation. Business process model and notation provide business with the capability of understanding their internal business procedure in a graphical notation, and will give organization the ability to communicate this procedure in a standard manner. A business analyst need to understand multiple representation of business process, potentially different representation of the same process as it moves through its life cycle of development, the implementation, executing, monitoring, and analysis. Therefore, a standard graphical notation will facilitate the understanding of the performance, collaboration, and business transaction within and between the organization. This will ensure that business will understand themselves and participants in their business and will enable organization to adjust to new internal and business circumstances quickly. BPMN follow the traditional of flow charting notation for readability and flexibility, while business process model and notation show the flow of data and the association of data artifact to activity. It is not a data flow for language.
And today I will be explaining about the BPMN and diagram symbols notation. So, what is a BPMN? BPMN is a business process model notation, or can be called BPMN. It is used to build an easy-to-read business process model, which can be shared across organization and industry. So, in the BPMN diagram, there are four main category. There are flow object, connecting object, swim lane, and artifact. So let's just jump into the next content. The first one is the event type. The event represent an event in business process. There are start event, intermediate event, and end event. And second content will be the event symbol. So each of these BPMN event symbol can be styled to represent a specific detail of their process. The example below are contained with start event symbols, but they can be combined with any event type except end event symbol, because after the end event symbol there are no other activity gone. So here we have the message symbol, timer, escalation, conditional symbol, link symbol, error symbol, cancel symbol, compensation symbol, signal symbol, multiple symbol, parallel multiple symbol, and terminate symbol. And moving on, there are BPMN activity symbol. This square-looking shape is activity symbol, which can be described the kind of work being done in a particular process. And there are four BPMN activity type. There are task, there are sub-process, transaction, and call. Task, as you can see in the name, is the most basic level of an activity cannot be broken down further. For example, a morning routine process may involve in the task of turning on your computer. There are sub-process, which is the tasks that fit together particularly well. There are two different views of the sub-process. The one is collapse view, and the other view is an expanded sub-process view, which can be large enough to host all the tasks that fully describe the sub-process. There are transaction symbol that involves the payment and a call symbol that global sub-process that is reused at various points in the business flow. And in the business and in the BPMN diagram, there are gateway that can be explained as the symbol that separate and recombine flow. There are exclusive event, there are event base, there are parallel, inclusive symbol, exclusive event symbol, complex symbol, and parallel event base symbol. So in order to connect those tasks or gateway, we need a line that connect it, that connect them. And in the BPMN diagram, there are three different type of connecting of connecting line. There are sequence, there are message, and association. Sequence will connect flow object in proper sequential order. The message represent message from one process participant to another, and the association symbol show relationship between artifact and flow object. And in and to use those activity and to draw those diagram symbol, we need to put them in the same location. So that's where swim lane are needed to. Swim lane are used to organize aspect of the process in the BPMN diagrams. And the last one, there are artifact in BPMN diagram. Artifact represent the information relevant to the model but not to the individual element within the process. And there are three types of annotation. There are annotation, group, and data objects. There are also data input symbol, data output symbol, data collection symbol, and data storage symbol.
Hello everyone, let me introduce my name. My name is Yuliano. I am from Information System 48 International Class. Today, I want to explain about my BPMN. My BPMN talk about make a credit card. For the rest, I want to explain about notation in the BPMN. For the rest, tax. Tax is pictured square or rounded. This function to give a process. And next, exclusive gateway is one of path and then condition and give choice, for example is yes or not in my BPMN. And next, sequence flow is pictured with a straight line in the end, have arrow. This function to connection notation and to each notation. And next, start end. In the start end, this notation start, mm, picture a circle with not a bold line. This function to give a sign to start the process. And the end, uh, an event, pictured with a bold line. This function to end the event or the process. Next, pull and lens. Pull, pictured with a rectangle with have mm, line separator in the left. This function to give a name of participant. And next, a line. Line is a same like a pull, but in the middle of lines have a define lines to give the division in the pull. Let's go to my PPN. For the first, I have nasabah and bank. For the first, the nasabah to start and to completed from to make the credit card. And next, this from is flow to check the from make the credit card. Is the exclusive gateway is have a choice the approve yes or not. If the from is not approved, this is the end. The process actually end. If this proof is from is proved, and next to uh, process in the next process is to analyze to analyze to analyze uh, the credit card. And next have exclusive gateway. Exclusive gateway have two choice again. Is a no or yes. If the no, this nasabah have notification about to ignore to make the credit card, and the process is end. But in the analysis credit card is worth it is yes, and next process is to uh, pencairan kredit, and next process is to have pencairan kredit, and then last process is done. So in the my BPMN is pretty easy. uh, is nasabah mm, uh, completed the form, and next have analysis with uh, pihak bank the profit or not or ignore. After that, if ignore, this process is done, but is the form is approved, the nasabah have pencairan kredit. Like that. Thank you.